And yet, who knows? That's one of those things where we can guess all we want. Guess would also be a word interchangeable with prediction or projection. Just a
Right.
wild ass guess. Our friends over at the NAR are very optimistic, and we don't want to fault them for that. We just want to make note of it.
Well, and again, I don't want our listeners to hear us as being pessimistic, because I don't think we are, Chase. I think we're trying to be as realistic as we possibly can, right? We just need to understand what the market's doing, and you just have to go out and get your unfair share of it. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I think you may be right there, Chase, is they're trying to compensate for the monthly cost by putting in more down payments so their actual borrowed amount is less.
Yeah, and that's another indicator that some of those rate sensitive, lower down payment sensitive, different, but in the same vein, buyers are maybe still opting to sit on the sidelines for now, Bruce, and we're experiencing some of that. There was a really great quote by the co-founder and CEO of LenderLogix. His name is Patrick O'Brien, and I felt like he was really channeling his inner Bruce Hardy here when he was talking about the low amount of borrowers per loan officer. He said there's still business out there for lenders to capture, and proactive ongoing communication and education will be key to prospect retention and conversion. And what that sounds to me like is the thing that you remind realtors of often, given the circumstances we're facing, is that there's always still more business than you need to accomplish your personal goals. You just have to go out there and proactively, as Patrick shared here, go after it. This super incredibly low personal savings rate, I think, is also a pandemic, and one that long term does not lead to anything good, right? In the short term, it's leading to a quote unquote roaring economy. And yet there's consequences to be had for having such a low savings rate long term, I believe. One of those may just be the Fed making some more key decisions on what they do with the cost of money in the coming months. We'll see.
Well, indeed. And the Fed said their last meeting, right, higher for longer, right? And I don't know that we've fully felt the impact of that strategy yet. We've gone higher and it's been a short time, and yet we've seen wages increase and people are still feeling good about it. But yeah, we're going to see how this plays out, right? We're seeing that savings rate come down, as you said. We're seeing credit card debt going up, and of course, interest rates as a result of what the Fed is doing to slow the economy. We're going to see it kick in at some point. You got to pay the piper sometime.
That's right.